city hummed beneath the storm, a velvet kind of gray. Your shadow brushed against my door. You said you couldn't stay. We spilled our secrets on the floor like wine on broken lace. I laughed too loud. You said my eyes looked out of place. We danced in silence, clock past 2. Your jacket smelled like rain. You whispered things I can't forget that never came again. The air was thick with what we were and what we'll never be. I wore your words like perfume that night. They still remember me. And all the colors fade in time, but this one never did. It stayed alive. It was maroon, the color of a heartbreak bruise, the shade of the promise we both refused. It's the stain on the shirt I could never remove, the ghost of you in every hue. It's maroon, darker than the truth, between crimson lies and the wine we brewed. You were a storm and I was the room. Now all that's left of us is maroon. Your record's still on the player, spinning in reverse. I trace the dust like I'm trying to rehearse. Every word you said had a heartbeat inside, and every goodbye was just something you tried. The coffee's cold, the curtain sways. I see your ghost in the light of day. You called it passion, I called it fate, but love that burns, that bright can't wait. And I keep seeing flashes through the smoke, your name on my lips like a half-told joke. It was maroon, the color of my faith in you, the shade of the love we overused. It's the scar on my soul you left in June, the quiet echo of your tune. It's maroon, where the heartbreak bloomed, between the lies and the living room. You were the flame, I was the fume. Now all that's left of us is maroon. Maybe I'll see you in another song where the melody's right but the timing's wrong. Maybe you'll hum me under your breath when you remember love that felt like death. I kept the glass you broke that night. It catches moonlight just right, and I still wear that crimson stain, a souvenir of joy and pain. It was maroon, the color of our last goodbye, the tear in your throat, the look in your eye. It's the ink that wrote our sweetest life, the color of forever when forever dies. It's maroon, the echo of our tune, between the stars and the empty room. You were the storm, I was the monsoon. Now all that's left of us is maroon. And if love had a color, it would bleed like this, somewhere between memory and what I miss. You left your ghost in my perfume and painted my heart maroon. 5 years passed in different towns. You built your world, I tore mine down. The skylines changed, but somehow still it hums your name when nights go still. I saw you standing by that bar, your eyes the same but softer scars. You said you look like memory's ghost. I smiled and whispered, we both. The room was velvet, slow and dim. Oh, love's perfume, a haunting hymn. We laughed thinking in your eye. And just like that, the years collapsed between a sigh and a wine glass. It's still maroon, not red, not new. That in between shade of me and you, it's the whisper of what we almost knew. The color love turns when it's been through. It's maroon, like the dusk in June, the soft confession beneath the moon. You were the storm, I was the tune, and here we are again, maroon. You said you tried to write me once, but every word came out like months. We spoke of lovers' lives in pain, pretending not to taste our name. I traced the ring mark on the table like the loop of a story we're unable to end or start, just float between. A dream half lived, half seen. Your hands were colder than before. Your eyes apologizing more. You said we broke because we burned. I said some lessons can't be learned. The jukebox played our favorite song. We both stayed silent, sang along. It's still maroon, the shade that stays when passion fades but never decays. It's the echo in the words we say, the ghost of color that won't fade away. It's maroon, the space we knew between too much and too soon. You were the flame, I was the wound, and even now it's still maroon. If I could paint the night again, I'd draw a soul